body's covered, then why you judge me by my face? I'm a fighter, I'm a love. It just depends on my day. Elephant, elephant in the room. Elephant, 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 elephant. Love is like a battlefield. You can't be flogging a dead horse. Love will shatter how you feel. If you're lucky, heal your broken heart. Judge your book by its cover, then why you by my face? I'm a fighter, I'm a love. It just depends on my day. Elephant in the room. Elephant, elephant, elephant in the room. Elephant, 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 elephant in the room. Elephant, elephant, elephant in the room. Fear is a beast that feeds on attention. I guess it's good I'm miles away. Skipping class to learn life's lessons. Where you make your bed, you lay. You wouldn't judge a book by its cover. Then why you judge me by my face? I'm a fighter, I'm a lover. It just depends on my day. Elephant, elephant in the room. Elephant, 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 elephant in the room. Elephant, 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 elephant in the room. Elephant, 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 elephant in the room. Elephant, elephant. If you're sleeping on a blanket of roses, it's time to change your sheets. Thankful the war is over. There's one on my key. She wouldn't judge a book by its cover. She never judged me by my face. She's a fighter, she's a lover. It just depends on her day. Elephant, elephant in the room. Elephant, 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 elephant in the room. Elephant, 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 elephant in the room. Elephant, elephant, elephant in the room. Elephant, elephant. HazyMade music.
You know, you just know, man.
You
If you,
like that one?
oh shit, I love that one right there. That's a vibe. Hey,
Hey,
that
thanks,
was
man.
smooth.
Uh,
Yeah,
I
definitely, man.
did everything too.
Yeah. You say you do what?
I did the whole video too myself, like edited and everything, right?
That the video was hard. Hey, y'all know my motto: respect the shooter. Respect the shooter. Goddamn.
Oh
And
yeah.
how definitely. If you just tuning in, man, just chop it up the podcast, man. I'm your boy Hawk Life, and you just heard Elephant in the Room for my special guest, Hazy Made. Canada is in the building.
What up?
Hey man, for those who don't know who you are, give them a little background, a little bio.
What up? I'm HazyMade, owner and founder of HazyMade Music. I'm living out in Kelowna, BC. Posted up, just doing my thing. I got a homie that I'm doing a duo with right now. His name's Strain K. He's G. I've known him from way back. we made a bunch of music over COVID, and we've been pumping it out. I have a bunch of other tunes on iTunes as well, or fucking all over the place, streaming platforms as well. Yeah, we're just doing our thing, man. Smoking lots of weed, living in BC, so the weed's fucking plentiful. It's fucking quadruple A, and
So
yeah,
give me the
music,
so give
man.
me absolutely. It's about the music, dedication to it. Exactly. Um, Tell me what's the story behind Elephant in the Room? What was the making of it? What's the meaning behind it? Break it down for the people.
Well, it really, like, when I wrote the song, it was just like more or less about like people judging you, and then it was like kind of like finding my girl. Like I had been with her for a long time, but it was like how she never judged me, right? And it was like the whole idea behind it, kind of when I wrote it, was just like lots of people judge people and stuff, but then you like judge them back, right? And it's like there's a lot of that in the world, and it'd be good to like get rid of like judging, right? Because it's like
Yeah,
as soon as they judge you, but then judging you, you know what I mean? And like, and it's even if you've had experience when stuff is bad or has happened, go into it again with an open mind, so and not judging it. You know what I mean? Because it's like as soon as you start judging, that's when like you're
yeah,
second guessing yourself, and it's like shit doesn't get done as much, you know. So behind it, and then with the video, I was like, at first when we were talking about it, I like we came up with this idea that would just be like, I was thinking like it'd be cool to have like an elephant or like someone dressed up as an elephant, and we at first we like pictured as just like this elephant like fucking with me the whole time, right? And then we just like started shooting and coming up with ideas, and it just came together.
yeah. Uh, Video was dope, dope concept and everything. I like the positive message.
Me and my buddy Strain K did it ourselves. Like he shot some of the clips, and I think I had my wife maybe shoot a clip, but other than that, it was like me and him.
That's super dope. Yeah, I put that together. Um, what made you start making music, and what's the ultimate message you want your fans to take from your music?
Oh, those are two loaded questions, my
Yeah,
guy. what what like got me started? Like the
yeah.
beginning, or like why I
The beginning.
Well, it's kind of funny because I actually, when I was younger, I used to do like pro amateur BMX stuff and make. We just like film videos because we were like we were into watching Jackass and shit, but we were like hard into BMXing and snowboarding stuff. So we used to film videos, and I'd start making them, right. And then my mom told me, she was like, "You got to put it in this film festival." And I was just like laughing at her, right? And she's like, "Well, I'm going to do it for you. I'll pay the $20 entry fee." I was like, "Okay, whatever. Here you go." And I burned her a DVD of it. And I didn't even know. And then I ended up winning this thing, and I won like $500 and stuff. And then they invited me to this next film festival, and they said they're going to like pay me to go on stage and answer questions. So I was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "I'll put together a better video." Right. And I did. And I did good. And then I had an opportunity to go to a couple bigger ones. And this is when I was 16, man. And I had a couple opportunities to go to bigger ones, but they were like, "You can't use this music. Like, you don't have clearance." Because I was using like AC/DC and like the stuff I was into back then, like Kill Switch Engage, and like I can't remember what I was all using, but they're just like, "You can't do this." And then they're like, "We might know someone that can play some guitar." And it wasn't like the same, right? Someone just like playing a little bit of guitar to my stuff. So, like, I mean, the right person maybe, but so then I was like, well, I'm gonna get making music. I can make music, right? And then I was like, well, I can't make a band. So I was like, oh, whatever. I can rap. I'll start rapping today. And I just like
Yeah,
that was like the trigger, man. And it wasn't like now I'm making music and I got a mixtape. It was like I've been doing this for like 15 plus years, and but it was like that was like the trigger point where I was like started making music. So I was like, I got to do it for my videos, and then I just kind of got more into the music side. And then after being in the music side for a long time, I ended up going back to school for music and
yeah,
like more like the audio engineering and the like production side. And it was good because I had like a grasp on everything. So it was like I really soaked in like a lot of like a lot more knowledge, which just like helped me kind of get to where I wanted to be with my sound. And then after that, I went right back into the videos. I made a bunch of music, and then I'm like, fucking, I've made videos before. I'm like, fucking, let's make some videos with my homie, right? So it's
Yeah.
like a fully independent fucking organization, man. It's me and my buddy, fucking couple other buddies. We had help with shit, right? That wanted to come around and hold the camera and stuff for some clips, but it's HazyMade music, man. HazyMade.
Yeah. What artists influence you musically?
See, that's a question I like. I have trouble even with myself because it's like there's lots I can name a bunch of artists that I grew up listening to and that I listen to a lot, but it's at the same time I'm like I don't know how much they actually influenced me, or maybe I just don't realize the influence, right? Because I remember in grade 3, no, maybe it was like grade 4, but I remember like having a tape deck, and it was like cool thing. It's like this big fucking green like tape deck and big green headphones. But I remember like I called them my sisters, but they were just family friends, and they were like 5, 6, 7 years older than me, right? The couple of them,
Yeah.
and they like hooked me up with like an Eminem fucking tape, right? And I just like I was be at school like at recess listening to it, and I just like it was like huge. Like I loved it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Eminem the GOAT.
yeah, right. But like that was when I was younger, and then I got like older and I got into like metal and stuff.
Yeah.
And then when I started making music, that's kind of really when I got into hip hop. So I was like, look at these guys are doing it like on their own or with a couple buddies. It's not like a band and a drummer and like because like people like lots of people are flaky, man. Like not lots of people, but like growing up for me and shit, like to get a band together to like practice all the time and shit is like it's a commitment on way more levels than you and a buddy or just you by yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like people that are into that. So then I kind of like branched into hip hop, and then I don't know, I just got into like Biggie and Tupac, and then I'd like meet people and they'd get me into stuff, and then I'd like got introduced to Mac Miller, some of the newer cats, and I like floated through like all of it, and just like that because I've always been the person that like I'll still go back and I'll listen to songs I really like, but I always like switching it up. Like I'll listen to something for like a few months, and then it's like I'm on to a whole new artist sometimes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just
So,
like I just like to hear different stuff, right?
right.
So I've like floated through. I don't know, like I got there's a lot of different artists out there, man, like that are good, and it with nowadays I just see the crazy amount of talent of even like unknown artists. It's insane, right?
Yeah,
So,
it's really insane. That's why I do this, because there are a lot of artists that's really extremely talented that's unknown. That don't have the direction, and it's a
oh yeah,
platform where they get a little bit of that direction, in the
for
right
sure.
direction.
Yeah, and like like I think the biggest thing with music, how it inspires me, is like how how a lot of it, like the beats and stuff, are very similar, like the drum
Hmm.
patterns and stuff, but it's like the whole vibe that a certain person can bring to something really changes it. And that's why I think I'm so into like listening to new music all the time and like switching it up all the time. And there's people like right now for a long time I've been like always go back to Chris Webby. That's what I've been jamming to lately.
Yeah,
But I end up like just onto someone else. And it's not like I don't like their music anymore or anything, but I like change and I like grow, and it's like and I just hearing different aspects of like people. It's you listen to someone's music for a couple years, right?
yeah.
It's like for me, I'm like right on to new stuff. I'm usually like 3 months, and I'm like, okay, well, what's the new jams? And it's not even so new. It's just like new to me, right?
Right. Absolutely. We're gonna take a minute from the questions. We're gonna give y'all some more of this dope music, this Valley vibes right here.
Let's do it.
Welcome to the open noggin. Puffin' that Canada cannabis. I'm cloning for this new Los Angeles. Welcome to the valley of weed. Get up cheap. This a field of dreams. It's a field of dreams. So many blunts that just can't count. Heavy hitting smoke like click clap. miles, I'ma get that tune. Spaceship bars, I come through. So damn high, I can the moon. Miles, I'ma get the tune. Spaceship bars, I come high on shrooms. Bob Marley, vibes at the Valley Give, got you feeling like you pop Molly. Drop Ollie, life is like a skate, I be living in bliss, getting hella big, get my vision with. So damn high, I can touch the moon. High on Mars, I'ma get there soon. Spaceship bars as I come high on shrooms. Sun shining bright in BC, I be blowing clouds like a beast, ripping the beat up, smoking the weed up. It's a valley life, the valley vibes. Roll my blunts, cat's eyes. Hide away the glaze behind these Ray-Ban shades. Swagging up the valley like an spades. Smoking on the gas, I just cruise. Hazy steady, getting faded on a blast. How about you? Ooh, ooh, ooh. So damn high, on my down on the moon. Crip walk miles like a big buffoon. Spaceship bars as I come high on shrooms. Ooh, 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 ooh. So damn high, on my dance on the moon. Crip walk miles like a big buffoon. Spaceship bars as I come high on shrooms. Bob Marley, vibes at the Valley Give, got you feeling like you pop Molly. Drop Ollie, life is like a living in bliss, getting hella baked, vision with. Ooh, 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 ooh. So damn high, on my dance on the moon. Crip Mars like a big buffoon. Spaceship bars as I come high on shrooms.
Looks homeless.
Valley vibes.
HazyMade music.
Okay.
It's funny, but I don't like.
Okay.
It's funny because I don't really watch. Like I was editing it, like fucking watched it over, and then I watched it a few times, and I haven't seen it in a long time. And I watched it, I'm like, oh shit. Fuck. That was the first one
It,
we filmed,
yeah.
me and my buddy.
Yeah, y'all did y'all thing on that. I really like that and enjoyed that. Like I said, good vibes. I love music that give me good vibes, something different. It's refreshing that, because everything is shoot, kill, beef. It's refreshing when you get something different that's positive. On a more positive note, I feel like it's a be happy, have fun type of vibes. And I really enjoy that type of music. Um, what is the one message? No problem. What is the one message you want your fans to take from your music?
You pretty much said it, man. It's like it's all good vibes, positive vibes. Like I got a new song coming out that's like it's more of a sad song. It's not like meant to be negative or anything like that, right? It's just like it's an emotional song. It's just about to uplift people, Like when I'm having a bad day, 9 times out of 10, most of the times I think the reason I'm having a bad day is because I haven't put on music, right? It's like as soon as I put on a jam, I'm like, like music helps people through a lot of shit, and people just enjoy listening to it. So it's like want to spread good vibes, positive vibes. Like one love, man. We need to bring that kind of back.
Absolutely. It's too much hate and killing going on in the world. You know what
Sure.
I'm saying? Yeah, what people want to know first and foremost, what's a day in the life in the studio with Hazy Made? I know everybody got their own vibes in the studio. Some people got to have girls, some people got to drink. Just what's a day in the life in the studio with Hazy Made?
Well, right now it's like my typical days with my kids during the day, and then it's like when everyone's sleeping at night. Because I'm blessed now. I got a really good workspace at home. It's like my studio, but
You know,
so it's meant. I don't got a vocal booth, right? But it's like when it's just me working in here, I can give a little tour of it in a minute here. But when it's just me working in here, it's like perfect for a couple buddies, right? But I got like access to Arc House downtown Kelowna, like super nice studio if I ever need. But we more go there and just to like shoot videos and stuff, man, because
Yeah.
it's like I'm so happy doing it at home, and I here, so it's a typical day is my kids go to sleep, man, and I hit up my studio and I work till 4 or 5 in the morning, and that's what I've
Mm.
been doing lately because it works good. I get to spend time with the kids, and then I get to I'm creative at night at the most, right? And I'm like blazing the whole time, right? I drink, but I don't really drink that often anymore. And usually in the studio I don't drink. I'm just blazing. I'll hit my vape, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm not big on drinking, and like my younger days are over too, so I don't like party hard or anything crazy like
Yeah.
that, right? I just blaze, man, and it's like I'll hit
Yeah.
long, I'll fucking smoke shatter, I'll smoke hash, but I usually just roll fucking blunts or fat joints,
Yeah.
hit the studio,
Yeah.
and I usually make a bunch of beats and then I fucking have them for a few months. So then it'll be like a phase where I'm just sitting around like writing, and then I'll like do a little vocals, chop it up a bit, and then it's like got the whole song complete. Then I like do a bunch of recording, bang out a few songs. But sometimes I'm just like feeling something and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go to the mic, and I just start spitting, and then I'll just like produce it with the beat as I go because I make my beat. So
Yeah.
it's,
I don't think y'all hear this.
yeah. So
The
it's
man said he make the beats.
HazyMade the beat.
He shoots the video and put the song together. Pure dedication. Music at all its forms.
Wow,
Triple threat.
I do like all our graphic design work and stuff too. Man, I just for so long it's always like everyone like can understand like being an artist and like trying to get into it. It's like costs money or you got to work, and that's like with the price of everything. And this is like years ago even. I just started like kept doing shit. I'm like I got to learn how to do this myself. I got to do this myself. I'll be able to save so much money. And it's like I made a lot of trash, man, like before. Like I made a lot of stuff that was just like even like graphic design, you'd be like, what? But then it's like you
Yeah.
just get better and better and better. And it's like, and then I'm like, I'm still looking at my stuff and I'm like, I can fix this and this, but I like you gotta just keep moving forward, and that's you'll get better. Otherwise you'll just get hung up on projects and like
Pretty, for sure though. I do graphic design as well. Movie editing, video editing, audio editing, a little bit of everything. Podcast, so I get it. I understand. And then
time.
then he got 2 kids with a dedication. What advice? I know it's from the music. I can tell you've been doing this for a while. What advice would you give an up and comer trying to get their music career off the ground?
Try and find something music related that will start to pay a little bit and then enough to pay your bills and keep you doing it. So like if you're like a rapper and you want to rap, like try like getting into either like promoting shows or like becoming a DJ, and that like means, man, like if you can like work it and like you get gear and you work your way up to getting like a PA, and then you start doing shows and even like doing like weddings, man, like weddings pay, and but you're still like doing the music and you're getting used to setting live sound stuff up, so you're kind of in the scene, you're getting used to being in front of a crowd. So it's like anything music related you can do, or that's like live sound related that you can do that'll pay you, get doing that on the side hustle, and then try get doing that and then get that paying your bills full time, and then you'll have more time to be an artist, because ultimately the more time you can spend working on your music, whether you're a producer, a singer, a rapper, someone just plays guitar or does everything, the more time you can spend on doing that, the sooner you're going to get there, the further you're going to get done, the more stuff you're going to produce, right? And but ultimately we still got to live and eat and pay rent and like, you know what I mean, buy car insurance, internet bill,
Yeah.
phone bill, like it just like bill, so a lot of people, I feel like there would be a way more talented people that would blow up if those factors of life weren't in play, because I know a lot of guys actually that are like really good. Like one guy plays guitar so good and sings, like he went and got a work job and he does it for fun on the side, but if he was doing it 80 hours, you know what I mean, a week, then like
Yeah.
really start to shine. But life always kind of gets in the way. But the biggest thing is just keep pushing, grinding, and if you can find something that's like related to what you want to do, that's making you some money, that'll just help chug it along a little faster and still keep you not from starving, you know?
Absolutely, absolutely. What's the top 5 songs in your playlist today? What you listening to
Oh man,
besides yourself?
I'm still slapping Chris Webby's Metaverse Freeverse, man. I don't know. I've been like hitting Webby's tracks pretty hard lately. He just dropped that new one, Friends. It's not like paid. I've never talked to Chris Webby. He's not like pump my shit. But I dig it, man. And it's like he's a pretty good lyricist and it's well put together. His vocals come through clear and I don't know. I've been jammed to that lately. Uh but half the time I'm so busy making my own stuff too. It's like
Yeah,
but I know like Dax has some good tracks. I just opened for him and he's on tour right now and like
shout out Dex.
probably be listening to a lot more Dax after watching his live set now because it's like some of them are just stuck in my head, right?
Yeah,
But
he crazy. He
yeah, he's
crazy.
crazy. He performed so good, man. He killed it.
Yeah,
It's unreal to open for him.
yeah, he's crazy. One of my favorite songs is "I Got Wasted" from him, and he really crazy.
Yeah,
Cause I like the message. I just like how different that he bring the game. I think he's from Nigeria to be exact. Shout out to Dex, but he definitely doing his thing on TikTok. I see him. Uh,
yeah.
there's someone crazy on TikTok.
He's touring Canada right now, right, for the Paint Paints Painting tour.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah, like good stuff, man. And but make it. We gonna pause for a second. Come back into the music
Yeah,
one more time. Drop some more music on y'all here right
here's
quick.
another slip.
Uh oh. Yeah.
How's my
Uh,
is it glitchy on my end?
yeah.
Is it? It was glitching a few times here. I don't know. I was like, I complained to Telus the other day. Sure.
Nah, it's not glitching.
No, no. Okay. Maybe it's just mine.
This is HazyMade Strain K Crooks and Kings, the official
Yeah,
music.
filmed
What you
the
was saying?
I made the
Oh,
beat, filmed the video. This is my buddy Stream K. Rain K.
Got a car, come with the car punks, got a mic, and I wanna show up my mic up. The volume so you curious down the south side. Props to the dog on the flip side. Make it unforgettable. Gotta make it danceable to reach its level. Dance like an animal, gotta keep it practical. Shame on the haters, they say you that is pitiful. Stones will break your bones, but this is gonna hit you harder. So many pawns on the board, and they fall from the land into the water. Crooks and kings will fall from a fortress land in the southern no lakes, no torches. Crooks and kings will fall from a fortress land in the southern no lakes, no torches. Know about waiting around, it's like a time bomb, waiting for the beat drop to get your mind blown. This hip hop is dope and a knife on your hip hop flow.
Yeah, the audio was coming through dope on my end there, but the video was like glitching out. I'm like, it's probably my fucking internet though, man. I was complaining the other day that it was just like, but I can't hear you. Am I muted? No. Are you muted?
Yeah, I was muted. My fault. That right there was uh dope song. Never buzzing out. Hey, oh no, that wasn't it. Gotta go back one. Hold on.
That was
Gotta
Tricks
make
and
sure I
Kings.
get out. Crooks and Kings. I
Yeah.
had to make sure I get y'all the right song because you know y'all know me. I know I be fucking up. I be high. Crooks and Kings. It was super dope. I liked it. I liked the hook. I liked it that it was an upbeat, fun song. It was a vibe. Uh, how was the making of that? Getting in the studio with Strain K and putting it together.
Well, that when he ended up uh when we ended up hooking up to finally like do a project that we were wanting to do for a long time, I ended up making a bunch of beats. Like I knew he was coming down to Kelowna about 3 months before, and that was one of the beats that I made before. And I hammered it out. And I actually when I like made that beat, I was just like it was like bam 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 bam, and I was like, I don't really like this one, but String K's like, I love this one. And I'm like, sick, write something to it. Then he wrote to it. And I'm like, this is pretty hype. And we recorded it. And I like mixed up the vocals and stuff. And then it was like this one of the first couple that we like the first one that we shot and filmed was Valley Vibes. And then Crooks and Kings, I think we got like a couple clips maybe before Valley Vibes or right after, but and then we like went ham and just like filmed a bunch one after another. But it was one of the first ones we filmed too.
Yeah,
But
most
yeah,
def- there's a lot of dope MCs in the game. What makes you stand out from the rest, in your opinion?
I think mainly well, I look fucking I stand out a bit with my fucking crazy hair. Like shout out to my
Yeah.
sponsor, Success 21. What up?
Shout out
Um,
61.
but I just like I'm just in it to do like the craft and I like the love for it. And I'm trying to like make it artsy too and like stand out and do it a little bit different by and not necessarily like I'm not trying to copy no one. I'm not really trying to like really do it different. I'm just trying to do it my way, right? I'm like, this is what I think it should be done like that. And I've had like influence from watching rap videos, from fucking listening to music and stuff, but I'm just like I'm doing it with like my heart and soul into it, right? So
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. Dedication.
yeah, right. And
Dedication.
it's like fuck it. If I stand out, I stand out. If I don't,
Absolutely.
I'm
The
just
love of music.
right.
Yeah, that's what it takes. You gotta love it, man. To all to do is you gotta love it. You gotta give it 100%, 130% every time you jump in that thing. Cause they got artists that's in the studios 24 hours a day. They're in that motherfucker. They sleeping in that motherfucker. You know
Right?
what I mean?
If I
So
didn't have kids, it would be that way. But I
yeah,
put in hours, man. It's crazy, and like doing all this shit, it takes a crazy amount of time. Like it's like fucking
yeah,
like people probably don't understand how much time I've done. You know what I mean? To do this shit.
yeah,
Yeah, it's worth, man, and especially like the biggest thing if anyone like that's just starting out or is like been doing it forever, it's like keep going because like I put in so much work and it would always just cost me money, cost me money, cost me money. Doesn't even
yeah,
lots of money, but it's like whoa, it's like now we need microphone, now we need a fucking what I mean. That's like the basic. It's like now to get a
yeah,
laptop, you know what I mean? Like if you're gonna get a Mac, it's like fucking 3 Gs, you know what I mean? It's like it's not cheap and fucking, but it's like if you do it as a hobby, that's a whole other thing too. And most people that are into music just fucking big thing is just keep going. It's like and you got to keep going, right? Or it's what's the point of even doing it? Like I do it because it's like makes me happy, right?
If it was one person you could collab with, who would it be?
That's a loaded question too. Fuck, I would collab with God, man. Something like next level.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's the first time I heard that. So, but you know what? That'd probably be a hell of a collab. Shit, I wish I collab with God.
That
That's
just
something to
fucking
think about.
popped in my head, man. Straight up.
Yeah,
I
yeah, man.
was like, shit, we're clapping.
Yeah, she got on the track, spitting the high 16, man. But yeah, definitely, man. We gonna play one more song for y'all. I got two more questions, and then we'll be out of here.
All
But
right.
if you just tuning in, you watching the interview, your boy Hawk Life interviewing Canadian independent artist HazyMade. Been a dope interview so far, man. And yeah, man, about to drop another banger on y'all right quick. Let me see what we got for y'all. Uh, this it's Wasabi. Trick y'all, I know.
The chronic the killer, MK you a gorilla. Burn my buds and leave that taste sweet like vanilla. Getting high when I'm low, feeling low when I'm high. Smoking Joe every day for the rest of my life. Spicy wasabi, the way she move her body, feeling rich, jobby. Raining on them hotties, eyes with an Asian mind, so wasted. Off on a spaceship, gone to the moon, gone to the home, gone to the crib, blown to what we do. Lit up like it's Christmas, ain't that booty bounce? While I smoke it, sway, swag up, 15 to the truck, roll down the city like a triple A smoke, drove around, buy another boat, hold up, getting to getting that dough, keep that good girl, fuck them hoes, I got that good flow, I'm my own, never sold my soul, no, bitch, you paper, big deuces, haters, never gonna run with this music, shit, stay humble, stay lit, keep the whole damn clip, hazy, enough, won't phase me, I'm thirsty, she work me, you know I got her green, she's smooth, she clean, she's my dream, she's smooth, she clean, she's my dream. Killer, MK you a gorilla, burn my buds and leave the taste sweet like vanilla. Getting high when I'm low, feeling low when I'm high, smoking drop every day for the rest of my life. I said chronic the killer, MK you a gorilla, burn my buds and leave the taste sweet like vanilla. Getting high when I'm low, feeling low when I'm high, smoking every day for the rest of my life. Spicy wasabi, the way she move her body, feeling rich, Punjabi, raining on them hotties, eyes with an Asian mind, so wasted. Off on a spaceship, gone to the moon, gone to the home, gone to the crib, lost what we do. Delicious, lit up like it's Christmas, moody bounce, babe, while I'm smoking nails, swag up, keys in the truck, roll in the city like we don't give a fuck. Triple A smoke, throw another round, buy another boat, getting flow, getting to getting that dough, getting to keep that good girl, fuck them hoes, I got that good flow, never sold my soul, no, I'm a genius paper, these this haters never gonna cool with this music shit, stay humble, stay lit, keep you the whole damn taste, she hates, another four blocks won't phase me, I'm thirsty, she work me, you know I got that purple green, she smooth, she clean, she my dream, she smooth, she clean, she my dream. Killer, empty you a gorilla. Burn my buds and leave that taste sweet like vanilla. Getting high when I'm low, feel low when I'm high. Smoking drop every day for the rest of my life. I said the chronic the killer, empty you a gorilla. Burn my buds and leave that taste sweet like vanilla. Getting high when I'm low, feel low when I'm high. Smoke every day for the rest of my life.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was hard. I like that.
Yeah, you like
That
that
vibe.
one?
Yeah,
Like that shit live.
that's the vibe right there, man. Let the people know where they can find you at with social media platforms. You know, shout
uh,
outs.
HazyMade Music on Instagram, Twitter. If you got Twitter, I don't really go on Twitter, but yo, follow me if you got Twitter.
Yeah,
um, TikTok, HazyMade Music. HazyMade Music. There's a page on Facebook. My personal account on Facebook. It's Made Hazy. Some people see it as Hazy Made. It's like a weird Facebook glitch, man. It's so funny. My name's supposed to be Hazy Made on there, and when I like post, when I go to post a status on my end, it says Hazy Made, and then when as soon as I post it, it posts and it says Made Hazy. It's fucking weird. I've messaged Facebook and shit, and like nothing. And it like some people see it as Hazy Made, Made Hazy. It's fucking the one account. Um,
yeah,
it's a trip though. Fucking lots of people see this made hazy, but yeah, hazy made music, hazymademusic.com. It's all hazy made music. You know, my homie's with me, Strain K. He's a fucking G2. But like you want to find me, it's hazy made music, right? Dot
yeah,
com, right? That'll bring you everywhere if you go to the website. There's a little bio on there. There's more shit coming to the website, like with merch. There's really much about that. Maybe some people here, but it's this year, like 2023, and bang, and you know,
yeah, man.
I'm just excited to be like able to do this, right? And that some people are vibing with it. Maybe some people aren't. Like the other day, someone messaged me acting like a hater, but I was just like, "Fuck man, whatever." Like you don't fuck with my vibe. Like I'm okay with that. Peace, right?
Yeah,
But like
yeah,
I'm just glad I'm doing my thing, right? And feel blessed. So
yeah. Absolutely, man. Let's chop it up the podcast, man. It's your boy Hawk Life. Special thank you to my guest Hazy Made for being in the building. I thought it was the opposite way around too till I went on YouTube. Yeah, I realized it when I first was setting up. I was like, oh shit, I'm about to put the wrong name because in the title I had Made Hazy at first, and I went back and fixed it. So yeah, it took me to YouTube. And I said, yeah, well, that make more sense. Hazy Made, than Made Hazy. But
yeah,
yeah, make sure y'all check them out, man. All platforms, Spotify, everywhere. Like you said, you go to the website, you'll be able to find everything you need to
oh,
find, man.
for sure.
Support the movement,
Yeah. Follow
support the
my
artists,
Instagram.
support the movement.
Like I'm gonna be dedicating once it because things are my social media is starting to like it's a lot of work, man, right? And like so I'm gonna be like dedicating, I think, and going live more and stuff on the gram and
Yeah,
Facebook as well. So those are the two main to follow me. My TikTok is going to be just more content coming out than like interacting with everyone. So, but whatever you fuck with, follow me. I'll follow you back. Drop me a message, and I'll say what up back to you. It just might take me a little bit. And thanks for
absolutely.
having me out on your podcast. This was fun to blaze a couple joints and sit and
Yeah,
answer
yeah, man.
questions for you. Fuck.
It was a pleasure having you on, man. It was a good time. I hope they got some knowledge out of the interview, man. It's a Chop It Up podcast. Your boy Hawk like chop it up. Let's talk.
Top it up.
Yeah.